guys, thanks so much for joining me again today. So for today I have December Daily Day 2 for you, and so I previously did the intention page as well, a video on my intention page as well as day 1, and I'll put a link to that below just in case this is your first time seeing my video. And just to recap, I'm using the products from Ali Edwards' main kit as well as the, I guess, bits and pieces from previous kits as well, and also Felicity Jane November kit as well as the Hip Kit Club's November kit as well. So the first thing I'm doing here is for day 2, I start with this kind of pocket page protector which has 2 3x4s and 1 4x6 pocket, and I am going to use this big piece of chipboard here that has is it number 2, and that is actually from the Scrapbook shop. Now you can get exactly the same one but different color from the Ali Edwards store as well. So I think you can get a bunch of colors from the Ali Edwards store, including white, and I also got some in red as well. But for this one, I'm planning to use this gold one, and I'm using the red line tape to adhere that down. And the red line tape works really quite well because it's, it adheres really quickly rather than glossy accent, which, I mean, works quite well, but sometimes it will move around because it's liquid glue, so it takes some time to really kind of stick on. But with the red line tape, it's straight away. And yeah, and so the red line tape here I'm using is actually from Ranger, and it's it's an 1/8 of an inch, I think. And the next thing I'm doing here is I am just adhering this piece. It looks like a postmark, or I think it's like a postmark sticker, which I have in my stash. It's really old, to be honest. It's actually from Basic Grey, which I believe not in business anymore. So I bought this years ago from my local scrapbooking store when it was still around. It went out of business as well, which is such a shame. But so I purchased this one a while ago, and yeah, so to be honest, if you have a star sticker would work there as well. So if you have the main kit from Ali Edwards, you'll get these chipboard stars, and using one of those there would be fine as well. Now the next thing we're doing here is I'm picking out a card which is from the Ali Edwards main kit, and I essentially wrote my journaling down. So I talked about we went to get some hot chocolate from a place called Max Brenner after the gym, and I had something called a waffle bowl dark hot chocolate, and Andrew had a milk hot chocolate, and it was really nice. It was quite relaxing, so that was really great, having kind of a relaxing night. And the next thing I am going to do is to work on this receipt. And so this is the receipt I kept from that night. I used the acid-free, I think it was like acid-free spray from Krylon, just to make sure that it won't fade as much. I mean, it will still fade, to be honest with you, but I'm just kind of hoping that it would last a little bit longer. So that's what I did. So I sprayed that on and then let it dry. And the next thing I'm doing here is I pick out this piece of pattern paper, which is from the Hip Kit Club from their November Scrapbook kit. And I'm just trimming that to back the receipt there. And what I'm planning to do is to kind of insert that into the album, and just kind of using a hole puncher. And then now what am I doing next? I am thinking about decorating the other side of this 3x8. I think it's 3x8. It's actually quite a bit smaller. So I think it's a bit shorter than 3x8. I think it's probably more like 3x7. And that's why it didn't fit directly onto a normal size 3x8 page protector, which you can get from Ali store. Now I decided to just look through the die cut pieces, which are from the Hip Kit Club's November kit as well, and I pick out this one, which is the pack itself is actually a Hip Kit exclusive. So if you want, if you want them, you probably would need to actually buy the kit. And the next thing I'm going to do here is so I'm just trying to adhere that down. I think I didn't add as much adhesive and stuff. I probably should have. So now I'm just kind of, patching that down a little bit. And the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm just using a page protector, just just random one, and then use that to measure where I need to punch the holes. And then I use my hole punch from Fiskars, I think. I actually want to get I think it's a We Are Memory Keepers one, which I've heard is really good, but I'm still kind of thinking about it, mainly because, I couldn't find them from an Australian store, so I might have to purchase from Amazon, which costs a little bit on shipping, etc. So I'm still thinking about it. But if any of you have used that one and think it's great, and by all means please let me know. I'd love to know and whether it actually works that much better from the basic hole punch one. Now the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm using the Avery index tab, and then I am just stamping a couple of things, two things. One says the story of, and the back of it says holiday. And I stamp directly onto that white piece that comes with the Avery tab there. And I think the stamp set itself is actually from last year's, from Elliot's as well. It's actually from her storytelling, December daily storytelling class. And that is essentially it, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me again today. And here's some close up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it. And I'll be back real soon for day 3. I'm probably going to do day 3 and day 4 at the same time. And if you want YouTube to let you know when my next video comes out, please subscribe, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!